Hello class, and welcome to week 6. This week we'll begin our work in the PowerPoint program. So we're going to get started on how to create slides and how to do some modifications and formatting of those slides. So our work will begin in chapter 1 for PowerPoint, and this is going to be on page 782 of your text. As usual, take a look at the files you're going to need for this project, as well as what that ending file will look like in terms of name and the slides themselves. And let's get started. So in Objective 1, we're going to go ahead and start in Step 1 here, which will, like with our other programs, which will require you to open up the program. So here I've got PowerPoint open, and then on the right you're going to click Facet to view a preview of the Facet theme. So it's going to be a little different than what we've seen before, and so right here, if you click on that, you'll get a chance to kind of look at that, and you can click on these different slides too. There's a couple different options within that theme. You can also navigate using these arrows. So if you go ahead and do that, and then you can compare your screen at the same time on the next page on figure 1.2, and you'll see the different color variations. So in step 3, after you've had a chance to go ahead and kind of look at some other available themes, which you can do by clicking these arrows, go ahead and return to the Facet theme, and the name again is up here, and then you're going to click Create, and that's going to let you start your presentation with that theme. So in step 4, go ahead and compare your screen with figure 1.3, which is going to be on the next page here. And you'll get to see these different elements, so you can look to kind of relate to what those different items are relative to the presentation screen. And also take a look at figure 1.4 to get some descriptions of what those things are. This will help you as you continue on through PowerPoint and try to understand the layout. So on the next page, in Activity 1.02, in the slide pane, we're going to click in the text, click to add title, which is the title placeholder, and we're going to type Kodiak West as indicated in step 2 here. So go ahead here, and then we're going to type your travel in the subtitle placeholder, and we're going to press enter to create a new line. So we're going to be typing your travel, press enter, and then we're going to type your way. And then go ahead and compare your screen to figure 1.5 here, and it should look like this. We're going to, on the quick access toolbar, we're going to click Save, which is going to prompt us to do a Save As. And as usual, go ahead and browse to your location and save it in this format here, last name, first name, etc. So go ahead and do that. Alright. So we're going to go last name, first name, toggle back because I can't remember the full name. 1A, KWT. And save. So next we're going to go to Activity 1.03. We're going to start with step 1. So we're going to go to the Design tab, and in the Themes group we're going to click the More button. We're then going to compare that to the next page in this figure. So go ahead and click on the Design tab, and then this is the More button for Themes, and then go ahead and compare that to that figure in your textbook. It's just going to look like this. Under Office we're going to point to several of the themes, and we'll notice that a screen tip will display the name of each theme, and the live preview will show how it would look if it was applied. And then eventually you're going to locate the organic theme shown here. So go ahead and, again, if you have to bring that back up, and again you can mouse over these and see how your preview changes. This is the organic theme we're looking for, so we're going to go ahead and click that. So basically what we've done here is we started with the facet theme, but this is showing you that you can then change that theme later on. Perhaps you've started with one that you thought you'd liked, and then you've decided later on that there's actually a better fit for you. So this is another way to do that. So go ahead and click Save, and then we're going to get started in Objective 2, just kind of get you moving on that. So let's scroll to the next page, now on page 788. On the Home tab in the Slides group, we're going to point to the New Slide arrow, the lower part of the slide button. Go ahead and take a look and compare that to figure 1.8. And then when we do that, we're going to take a look and see what the different options are here. So let's go to the Home, New Slide arrow, and then you can see how these different ones, the different options are, and compare that to what you see here in these figures. At the bottom, in step 3, they want us to click the panoramic picture with caption layout to insert the new slide. So let's go ahead and find that one, which is right here on the left hand side on my screen. And you'll see it enters a new slide underneath the original with that format. Go ahead and scroll to the next page and go ahead and compare your screen to figure 1.10. You should have that new slide, looks like this. In step 4, on the new slide, below the picture placeholder, we're going to click to add title, and we're going to type Your Dreams. So we want to be down here. In step 5, we're going to click in the text placeholder, and we're going to type the text you see here. I'm going to go ahead and pause and then come back once that's typed. Okay, and once you've typed that in, you have it here. Go ahead and compare your screen with figure 1.11. Then we're going to move on to step 6. On the Home tab in the Slides group, we're going to click that new slide arrow again, and this time we're going to click Title and Content. In the title placeholder, we're going to type Our Expertise. And then below the title placeholder, in the content placeholder, I'm going to type over 20 years of experience in the travel industry. Okay, go ahead and save your presentation once again. And then what you're going to go ahead and do here is I want you to continue on, starting with activity 1.05 in Objective 2, and basically taking what we've started with, you're going to continue these different formatting steps, which is going to show you how to indent text, and eventually how to add some other content to these slides. So this is again going to be a good starting place for our work in PowerPoint, and will also serve you well for doing the work in the assignment that will come at the end of the chapter section. So it's important that you go through all these steps to get an understanding of how they work, and then it'll be much easier to understand when you're doing the projects at the end. So go ahead and give that a shot, and as always, if you have any questions, be sure to ask your instructor during the week. Have a great week.